HP have equipped their latest premium convertible 14-inch Chromebook with the i5 Kaby Lake R processor, IPS touchscreen and an all-day battery. Is this enough for the HP Chromebook x360 14G1 to justify a price of around £600 plus VAT, aimed at businesses and educational establishments? Let's find out. The x360 14G1 is mainly made of silver aluminium for the keyboard deck and display cover. It feels nicely solid and well made at 16mm thin. It tips the scales at 1.61 kilograms, no problem throwing it into a backpack, but not light enough to hold with one hand for too long. A 360-degree hinge flips and folds the Chromebook x360 into notebook, stand, tent and tablet modes, so you can type, touch and capture, giving you plenty of viewing flexibility from presentations to watching movies. The removal of the plastic bottom case requires undoing the two visible screws and the screws hidden underneath the rubber strips acting as feet. HP have made this difficult as it's unlikely you want to open the lid. Both the RAM and storage are soldered onto the motherboard and therefore not upgradable. The 14-inch Full HD touchscreen panel on the x360 14G1 has good viewing angles and low image distortion even at tight angles thanks to the IPS panel. Color accuracy is rated at 67% sRGB. In practice the display is great for most applications thrown at it. Brightness is 220 nits, fine for indoor environments like an office or classroom. However, it would have been nice to see this a bit higher at this price point, as it's noticeable when trying to use the x360 14G1 outdoors on a sunny day. The dim display along with the glossy finish makes it unusable in this situation. On the right you have a USB 3.1 Type-C, charge and video support, data transfer, power delivery, a USB 3.1 Gen 1, HP sleep and charge, nano security lock and a volume rocker. On the left you have another USB 3.1 Type-C, a stereo headphone microphone combo jack, micro SD slot and a power button. Kudos to HP for providing dual charging ports on either side. I wish more manufacturers would adopt this feature. HP have given the x360 14G1 2x2 MIMO antennae, equating to decent Wi-Fi speeds even though it uses the older Intel dual-band wireless AC7265 module. Bluetooth 4.2 is provided should you wish to connect a wireless keyboard or mouse to the Chromebook. Talking of keyboards, the full-size textured island-style keyboard on the x360 14G1 is excellent to type on. The keys are backlit with generous spacing and large surface leading to a very comfortable, fast and accurate typing experience. The diamond-cut touchpad with multi-touch gesture support is wide and smooth, useful for Chrome OS gestures like switching between tabs with 3-finger swipes. The stereo speakers tuned by B&O sit behind a long grille above the keyboard deck. Sound is generally good with medium and high frequencies. The speakers can get quite loud, easily filling a room with your Spotify playlist music. Bass is lacking, but that's expected from most laptop speakers. The 720p HD camera from HP is nothing to write home about. Images come out grainy, dark if the conditions are less than ideal. The x360 14G1 is equipped on this review model with the Kaby Lake Intel i5 8350U and has a base clock of 1.7 GHz that can boost to 3.6 GHz, matched with 8GB of DDR4, 64GB of eMMC storage. The Chromebook is powerful enough for office tasks, internet applications and running multiple Chrome tabs with ease. As a test I had a dozen Chrome tabs open, 5 1080p YouTube videos playing and Never Really Over by Katy Perry streaming happily in the background with no lag. The CPU felt like it didn't break out a sweat with plenty of power left over. The Chromebook stayed cool while under load and the fan kept silent most of the time, only hitting a peak of 33 decibels if you have several apps running. The UHD 620 integrated graphics disappoints if you want to play any taxing new Android gaming app in medium to high settings. Stick to low settings if you want to play a spot of gaming after hours. Google's Chrome OS has always been popular as a lightweight OS for educational use. This has quickly evolved over the last 12 months by Android app support, opening up greater productivity for business users and students by downloading your favorite apps instead of the dependency on the Chrome web browser. The ability to access G Suite, Android productivity apps from the Google Play Store and security features appeals to small businesses as well as large enterprises. Linux Beta allows you to run Linux apps in a virtual sandbox environment under Chrome OS, opening up this software library to Linux geeks and software devs. You can install Linux tools, editors and IDEs to write code or create apps, for example. The HP 3-cell 16.9 Wh lithium battery in the x360 14G1 is superb, lasting 30 15 hours in testing, easily allowing a full workday and still have plenty of juice for gaming or video streaming your favourite movie in the evening without needing to carry the 45-watt USB Type-C adapter. Top pros and cons of the HP Chromebook x360 14G1. Keyboard King. When you first place your fingers on the backlit keyboard and start typing, there's a natural soft springy feel to the keys. Before you know it, your fingers will flow freely across the outstanding keyboard, perfect for writing long business plans and dissertations. All-day battery. The x360 14G1 is one of those laptops that you quickly forget to plug in the charger as the battery life is that good. Coupled with the large battery, the HP Chromebook keeps going for nearly 2 full days. Fast and furious. i5 CPU in the x360 is embarrassingly quick. You can open all the tabs and apps to your heart's content, beating the competition by a mile. But do you really need all that power? It's like sticking a Bugatti in the middle of central London or New York, working on web or mobile apps all the time. Where does a quad-core CPU come in? Low storage space. For the price HP are charging for the x360 14G1, I would expect more than the measly 64GB of eMMC flash storage, even they chuck in 100GB Google Drive 1 year subscription included. Bare minimum should be 128GB. Dim display. In some ways the IPS 1080p panel is very good with stable viewing angles and nice colours. However, the screen at 220 nits is too dark in outdoor usage in the sun, along with poor contrast ratio. When watching a video, a lot of details lost in darker scenes due to the dim screen. Tiresome tablet. The Chromebook x360 14G1 falls short as a convertible. Firstly, the size and weight makes it uncomfortable to hold as a tablet for any length of time in your hands. The tapered wedge design is great when looking at the x360 as a laptop. However, the screen doesn't lie flush, making it thick overall, therefore less comfortable to use than a Pixelbook or Samsung Chromebook Plus. Disappointingly, the x360 14G1 doesn't have pen support, so dilutes the point of the 360 modes. The Chromebook x360 14G1 is a contradiction of sorts. On one hand, you have an elegant, well-made designed laptop with a stupidly fast CPU and plenty of memory. The keyboard oozes typing quality and the battery life goes on for nearly 2 full days. On the other hand, the screen is dim and dull, the heavy weight and fussy tablet mode is difficult to use comfortably. Storage for the money is stingy, talking of which the price is north of £724, making it poor value for money expensive. If you forgo some performance, the Asus Chromebook Flip C43TA offers more for less, premium design, thin bezel, brighter, vivid screen and more storage for £599. Feedback for the HP engineers: stick a quality IPS panel and increase the storage to 128GB next time for the same price. What do you guys think? Leave your comments and discuss below. Hope you guys enjoyed the review of the HP Chromebook x360 14G1 laptop. Please click on the like button if you enjoyed this review video and subscribe if you would like to watch more of our tech videos. Thanks for watching. Cheers.